Cheers to 10 years. What initially inspired me to start Premier Body Armor was the real need that law enforcement officers had in our country. There's a lot of stuff going on 10 years ago. We were still a defense contractor. We were still building armor vehicles. The war was kind of winding down. Just a lot of things were happening, and we're thinking of the future, right? So where do we go from here? And we had learned so much about body armor, building vehicles for the Department of Defense, all steel armored, and we knew that we could have a solution that was much better than what was offered in the marketplace. So we started testing. We had a ton of equipment, lasers and press brakes. We had a lot of equipment, and we put all that equipment to work. It took literally hundreds of hours to design what ultimately became our flagship Premier Body Armor 10 by 12 SAPI ESAPI plate. It was incredible. It was the lightest steel plate of its kind. We actually applied for a process patent, and we got it. I mean, it was incredible. So for us, we were doing something revolutionary, something innovative that in the short term, it really changed the armor market. I often think of how do we drive a vision, not only through a business, but really through society, right? How do we make things, the products that we're producing, how do they impact people? How does it make their lives better? And as we think of protection, I couldn't think of a better solution than what we were offering. However, that was kind of shallow-minded because there was so many other things that we needed to work on. And I can tell you this funniest thing. We would show up at a police department and we're like, hey, let me show you the most innovative plate, lightest, thinnest, all this really cool stuff, right? And the police departments were like, wow, what else do you have? We didn't have anything else. We thought this would change everything. It was just the beginning. We were just starting to grease this wheel, per se. 10 years later, we've come up with a host of products that I believe have truly enhanced the life and the safety of our customers. I'm not going to say everybody, because not everybody's our customer. However, those that are our customers, I truly believe that they are safer, that the products that they use that are made by Premier Body Armor will save their lives. We wanted to be even more innovative, right? Something that you could use on a daily basis. And, we transitioned in industry from briefcases, executives and everyday people that travel wearing a briefcase, to wearing a backpack. So we start thinking, so how can we really benefit? How can we protect these people that travel? They can't take their weapons with them oftentimes, and they still feel the need for this safety, right? They need to be protected. And actually, speaking with a police officer friend, we started talking about this. How can we put armor in a backpack without you being forced to have to buy our backpack? So we could have come up with our own Premier Body Armor backpack. But really, there's a lot of nice backpacks out there. I mean, you can make a good investment, expensive investment in a nice backpack. And we want for you to be able to use them. So we came up with a Premier Body Armor insert, a ballistic insert. And then we started customizing them to fit all kinds of bags. And what's the beautiful thing about it is flexible, super lightweight. The rating, different than rifle. This is soft body armor, handgun protection, 44 Magnum down. but you can carry it with you when you travel. So TSA approved. I mean, to me, that's the most incredible part. You can travel from the East Coast to the West Coast. You can go anywhere you want to internationally. Have it in your backpack. Nobody will know that you ever had it there. We thought, this is something extremely unique, American made. Heck, we make it at a factory in Miami. We control the process from the cuts, the styles, the fit. You know, we have that flexibility to immediately make a change, revise our product, whatever we need to do. You know, so when we think of, I don't know, products that make a big difference in our society, this is a product that makes a huge impact every single day in society. I think our competitors, you know, we own this market. We own this market. We do have competitors. A lot of them have copied what we're doing. Okay, that's cool. You know, when somebody copies what you're doing, you know what they're telling you? They love your product. They're just trying to do it, I don't know, you know, make sales as well, right? So anyhow, so, you know, things kind of started evolving, right? So we evolved from steel to polyethylene to this soft ballistic armor that fits inside backpacks. And this really has become probably our banner product. You know, and every year we do SHOT Show, right? You know, so SHOT Show is kind of like our industry event where we get to see a lot of other people, man, 60, 70,000 people attend SHOT Show that are in this space. So we kind of get to congregate with a lot of people that really believe in our industry. And, you know, we get a lot of compliments. So for us, it's kind of like a hoorah time, kind of a, you know, we set up a really nice booth. We get a lot of our influencers in our space to come and talk to us. And you know, it's hard. Anybody that says SHOT Show is fun, they're only telling you half the story. If you're not working SHOT Show, you're just walking around seeing all kinds of cool products, that's fun. If you're working SHOT Show, 8:30 to 5 o'clock every day, talking to hundreds of people, man, it's hard. It's hard, but it's super rewarding when people come by and say, I love your product. And I went online last year and I bought a panel and I love it. Heck, let me show it to you. I got it in my backpack. Oh my gosh, man. I don't think nothing thrills me more than to meet people that love our product. I have been going to SHOT Show for 12 years. Going over there and seeing products and walking and so, but the first time a Premier Body Armor product was showcased or there was shown was like 7 years ago. I went with Tenkata. Tenkata is a company that makes body armor. And they bought our product. I have to say SHOT Show really brings huge memories. Seeing and interacting with the biggest influencers in our industry. And I know them by name, but the funny part is that they know me by name also. They'll come to our booth and man, big hugs and just wishing us the best and, you know, wanting to know what we're up to. And man, that's really cool because we are the only company, we're the only body armor company in the US that these guys do that with. And they do it out of friendship. Actually, I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you it's a really cool story. It wasn't a SHOT Show. We were at IACP, International Association of Chiefs of Police in Orlando. We had a really nice booth. Life-size mannequins, life-size dogs wearing our vest, and we took our Switchblade. Our Switchblade is this really cool vehicle that we designed in my previous life. Shaquille O'Neal shows up. He's walking the floor. He comes to our booth and he sees our vehicle there. Oh man, you know, he's driving a crowd. Well, guess what? That crowd came to Premier Body Armor. And Shaquille stood right beside our vehicle, took his picture. I mean, he was taller than the actual vehicle, We got a little chance to speak to him just a few seconds. But the whole idea that he stopped and spoke with us, wanted to know a little bit about Premier Body Armor, and went on, but then his crowd ended up wanting to know about Premier Body Armor. That was pretty cool. You know, I mean, I've never met him before until that day. At the same show, we met the guys from Narcos. The actual guys that 29 years ago were the guys that were fighting with the Colombian government to find Pablo Escobar. Move forward several years later to last year's SHOT Show. We had those guys in our booth. They were signing books in our booth because I made that relationship 4 years before. Super excited for the future, super excited for what Premier Body Armor's got going. We consider ourselves to be an extremely innovative company. We're not copying anybody's stuff. So if there's something, a takeaway from what 10 years of Premier Body Armor, it has been innovation. You know, we have amazing equipment at our Miami plant. We have great engineers. I stand behind everything that we sell. But the things that we make, which is the great majority of what we sell, is made in the U.S. from American products, from our zippers to our buttons to our Velcro. Everything is made in the U.S. So we have 100% eyes on what we manufacture. So yes, 10 years later, we're not done. You know, I think my son Alex, you know, he's president of the company now. He runs the day-to-day. He has a great team. We don't want to put limits into where we can go. For those of you that are coming to SHOT Show in January, we'll see you there. In the meantime, have some tequila. Cheers.